Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, how are you? My name is Victoria. I'm a how old am I? 24. I'm a 24-year-old living in the Midwest. Today is actually the 4th of July, so if you celebrate, if you do anything for that, be safe, have fun, enjoy. 4th of July is actually not my favorite holiday by any means. Not for some reasons that people might think. It's actually just like really traumatic. There's a lot of bad memories that go with it. So I've spent my day with my dog, by myself, doing what I want to do. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm minding my business. If you just heard my dog sigh, she's dramatic. But yeah. So this video is going to be kind of a get my shit together budget with me. I have ADHD and I change not my system, because I do the same thing, but I change like what I write my stuff in all the time. Like sticking with one planner and one notebook is insanely hard for me. So I started with this notebook at the beginning of the year and I had my goals and I just kind of went from there. And I actually enjoyed it. I used it for, I don't even know how long I used it. Maybe only 2 months. Yeah, so I used it for 2 months. And then, I don't really know what I did for the rest of it, but for the month of June, I used this binder that I have. It's just a 3-ring binder. And I have a whole bunch of dividers in there, and I just did that. But it's kind of starting to bother me. I don't know why, but basically I'm gonna start using this notebook again. I figure it's July, we're halfway through the year, why not? So I'm gonna start off with my goals. So the goals that I had at the very beginning of the year were move money into an emergency fund, get 1 bonus paycheck from work, pay off my Chase credit card, get my emergency fund to $400, and buy a house. Excuse me, by 9/1. 3 of these I did, 2 of these I am working on / not working on. Then I had the goals that I put into this notebook, or binder, if you will, which I don't remember when I came up with these. Some of them I merged with the ones I had originally. But it was move my emergency fund to a high yield savings, get at least 1 bonus from work, pay off my credit card, $100 buffer in my checking account, house by September, emergency fund, save the EMD, and a total credit card goal. So now that I am in the midst of attempting to purchase my home, if everything goes well, knock on wood, cross my heart, fingers crossed, I should be closing in less than 2 weeks. I'm sincerely hoping that that happens. But now the amount of money that I spent in June because of this house is astounding. I did the math and I spent like $4,600. I only made like $3,300. A lot of it came from sinking funds and from that emergency fund, and from I figured it out and I did it. But now that I kind of know where we're at and what's coming, now I can make goals based on what I know is coming up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just using these Papermate Profile Ball 1.4 pens. I really like the way that these write, and I really like these colors. If I had colors to match this, that might be kind of cool, but I don't know if I do. Hang on, let's find out, because all my pens and stuff are right here. Let's see. I might just stick with these because I like them anyways. There's a fuzz that just flew into my face. I don't think I have something that's like this color. I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna stick with what I have. So let's reevaluate the goals. I'm going to turn this way. It's just how I write. You're also kind of far up because if I go down, then you can't see the whole notebook. Because I don't have one of those tripods that like sticks to the edge. It's just an actual tripod, and it is what it is. So let's just do, with black and a regular pencil for now. This pencil is the Zebra Z-Grip Plus. It's one of the ones where you shake it and you can knock the lead out, or you can do it with the end as well. Okay, so let's see here. I'm trying to think of realistic goals because I know that this is not going to be easy. I think it makes good sense financially because right now my mortgage is going to be less than my rent and I'll be paying equity. However, I have no appliances. I'll be having a further commute to work. And little stuff always pops up when you purchase a home. So I'm trying to think of realistic goals that I can accomplish in the next 6 months. So okay, first goal is still going to be my first goal. Purchase my house before 9/1. The second goal, I think I can do this. $100 buffer in a checking account, and then I want to save for Butter's next vet appointment. That I know is something that is obtainable. It's hard to think of something that I'm actually going to be able to do because I know that I can't do everything at once, and I know that student loans are going to come due again in October. What was my... Let's see what the balance on... Okay, I like this goal. Since my student loans are actually going to become due, and I'm going to start doing the debt snowball method in actuality. I think that I'm gonna go for a $100 emergency fund, because I know that I'm gonna spend the emergency fund that I have, because I have to pay for for a portion of September's rent. And then I know that I'm gonna get, well, if everything goes how I think it's gonna go, I should be getting money back at closing. And depending on if I have to pay a bunch of money to turn my water on, depends on what I'm gonna do with that money. If I have to pay a bunch to turn my water on, then I'm going to pay for the water and put the rest towards the emergency fund. But what are 2 other obtainable goals that I can do? Let's do this. Let's do no eating out in July and August. Now that is unless somebody else pays for the food. I will not be eating out. I buy groceries. I will eat the food that I have in my apartment. And then a 5th one, let's say stay in grocery budget, because that's been a struggle for me. Okay, I like these. These are easily obtainable. Because I think what my goal is going to be is, after I purchase this house, once I get the water on, I have no appliances, but I am moving up where all of my people are, and so I have a lot of people that are willing to like let me come over and use their washer and their dryer. I only do 2 loads of laundry a week, and then once a month I wash all of my other stuff. And then as far as food goes, I have a deep freezer, I have a crock pot, I have an instant pot, and I have a microwave, and I'll have a toaster oven, and I have a toaster. You can do a lot with that. I've been a broke college student before. I'll be fine, because I'm not willing to put myself further in debt to get appliances. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is save for the emergency fund. My goal is 100 because I know that I'm gonna spend what I have on September's rent, but then after that, if I get a refund from closing on the house, I would like to put the $1,000 emergency fund aside and just leave it and not touch it and have that there for when I need it. If I do that, then what I'm gonna do is, even though I want to do my debt snowball, I want to get out of credit card debt, because my student loans are gonna be there no matter what. And with my vehicle situation right now, I currently have a lease, so whether I purchase my lease or whether I get a new lease, I'm still gonna have a car payment for right now, because that's just how it's working out for me, and I'm totally okay with that. But then my next goal would be get out of credit card debt, and once I do that, then I'm willing to buy appliances. My thing with my appliances is I want somebody to deliver them. I want them to install them. I don't want to have to do any of that, because I personally don't know how, and I don't have people to help me lift and move things. So it'd be easier for me to just save for all of them and then have them all shipped at one time. But I'm content with these goals. So then what we're gonna do is, that is still fine. I might need to update it a little bit. That is still fine. Gucci. The master list of cash envelopes is probably not the same, but I don't feel like looking at it right now. Okay, so then we have spending tracker. So let's do that. So also sorry for the people above me. They're obnoxiously loud. Sounds like they're vacuuming, and that's the quiet part of that. All right. Okay. Spending tracker. I'm gonna give 2 pages. I shouldn't need more than 2. So what did I do after that? After that, I did a debt and savings update. So I think I'm gonna do spending tracker, spending tracker. Gonna do July debt update, and then on this side I'm gonna do July savings update. And then from here I'll go through and then do the budget on one and do the write out on the other. For the write out, I'm not gonna do what I was doing because that's a lot to just write out all of the envelopes. I'm gonna do what I had started to do in the binder, which is just list out the envelopes that have money in them and what the balance is. I'm content with that. I like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a beginning and an ending for each of these, similar to how I did for May and June, which is in this binder. So yeah, I'm content with this. I don't really want to do trackers or anything like that. I don't do a monthly view. I just kind of budget by paycheck. On my iPad, I do have my yearly budget, which is how I figure out what is going into each paycheck. But yeah, so I'm going to start to use this as my budget notebook. And my goal is to actually film things, because the month of June, I didn't film a single thing. But I spent a lot of money and did a lot of stuff in regards to the house. So yeah, I'm content with my choices to use this again. I really like this notebook and I like the paper. So yeah, that's me figuring this out. If you want to see the videos and follow along with the whole house thing and all of this, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.